This game is still alive, only thanks to Daniel Douthwaite, but it's a frustrated-looking cut to the Pokhara Avengers bench. Now, they're just working things out here. It's 32 to win off 6. With due respect to Bipin Khatri, the only way this is happening, Khatri's got to get a single off the first ball, and Douthwaite's got to hit 5 sixes, and we're off to the super over.
Words all around here for Tammy, who's been very impressive in the competition so far. He had a good outing the other day, 2 for. He doesn't have a wicket here, but he's been okay. The Avengers need to look at their batting lineup as well. You've got to be flexible, and when you're chasing 15s and 16s to the over, surely Douthwaite goes up ahead of Abhishek. Surely he goes ahead of Sumit. Maybe if you're chasing 140, different story.
A reminder, of course, Sumit Verma only signed in the last 48 hours. Qualified for Uganda on residency. Came in, has been very impressive start to his international career. One of 2 Ugandans here who played out in the Challenge League. And because there's no Raymond Reefer here, I don't think he's going to come in the end. Jason Roy, they're still waiting for. Well, 4 in theory might be better than a single, but I'm not sure it is actually. Got to get Douthwaite on strike here. The top edge races to the rope.
Only 3 wides have been bowled. You don't want to bowl any of those. They managed to scurry through for a single for wide, because Douthwaite's on his bike. He's backing up and running.
That might make it game on. 2 wides. What did that give us? 26 off 5. Douthwaite on strike. 4 sixes and a 2. Big get. Yeah, a wide and run through to the keeper. That's what you need here for the Avengers. Instead, it goes straight into the sky. Who's going to get there? Might fall into no man's land. Bandari doesn't get underneath it. It ends up as a single. Well, the problem is now, that's why I said that 4 was no good, because the equation is more than 6 runs per delivery. They're going to need some help from the bowler. Young Dami, keep your foot behind the line.
I'm not sure what it is, but there's been a number of catches that have gone into the night sky over the course of the first 5 or 6 days, and it seems as though that the fielders running towards the boundary are the ones that are more intent to take the catch, and those that are coming off the boundary are reluctant.
Yeah, I think that particular one was just kind of flukily hit into absolute no man's land. The crowds are now recognising that they're almost there, the Royals. 1 bounce, and that's going to be that. Listen to the cheers around the banks, around these new stands. The Royals, well, they haven't had it all their own way across the 2 games, but ultimately they're going to have 2 very comfortable victories.
And the Avengers will look at things and say, you know what, we can bat. We've got some power hitters. We've got some very skillful players, particularly our captain. But we cannot keep chasing these types of totals. We've got work to do with our bowling.
I need a bit more from young Dinesh Karel up at the top as well. We were impressed with him last season. 2 low scores thus far. Just wonder, does Bertel maybe say, do I get myself up there? Kieran Thaguna, local cricketer who many think a huge amount of, hasn't shined yet. That one will be a wide, but it will be too little too late. 26 required off 3 balls. And for me, really this was the turning point, wasn't it? Dipender Singh Airi. I did do Simone Biles a disservice with her 11 Olympic and 30 World Championship medals. Maybe not the best somersault I've ever seen, but very much cut from the same cloth. Not a dissimilar height actually either as well. Oh, this goes a long way, and it's just going to keep going. He's a powerful man, isn't he, Daniel Douthwaite? And another one goes down in the crowd.
Well, these are all important runs as well, because we think of that net run rate come the end of the competition. Last year, that 4th position was decided on the net run rate. Oh, that's gone as high as it's gone far.
Yeah, 68 metres distance, probably almost 68 metres in arc as well. Shade of a golf follow through. He was another one of the, I think there was 2 4 balls up at the Gokarna Resort. He was with his team mate Jimmy Neesham. saw a few of the clips online. He didn't get everyone out of the middle, I promise you that. And poor old Mark Watt managed to duff one into the little river in front of him. 2 balls left. Oh, now is that a no ball is the question. If not, Douthwaite's going to be caught in the deep. He's standing there. He wants the no ball. Hemantami wants a 3rd NPL wicket to go with the 2 he took the other night. The umpires are saying out, and yet again we're seeing another player not listen to the decision and almost force it to go upstairs.
This is where you also need a strong match referee who basically calls captains in, or he calls some players in and just says, look guys, this is in danger of getting out of hand. Let's just make sure that we adhere to the not only the rules and regulations, that's okay, but also to the spirit of the game.
I couldn't agree more. And also let's empower our umpires that if they want to use the technology, allow the umpires to make it their decision. We don't have DRS here in the Nepal Premier League, but we can check things like the 4s and 6s, clean catches, and indeed these waist high no ball calls. I think this is going to be fine. I think this is dipping beneath waist high. And let's just see what's going to happen. Given us out, yeah, correct decision. And Douthwaite happy to trudge off, and Dami does have another wicket to his name. I think he's deserved it across the course of the evening, and he's just missed out on the full toss. He will have fancied himself to deposit this into the crowd.
That's the bottom line, isn't it? That, yes, looking for the no ball, but if they needed 6 to win off 1 and you said to Daniel Douthwaite, where would you like it? He would say right there. 37, wonderful innings, 174 for 8, the Avengers.
Akash Chand comes in for the immaterial final delivery. 20 required to win. They're not going to do that. And 2 of the talented young quicks face off for a little 1-ball challenge. Chand will be happy to remain unbeaten, but the sudurpashim Royals, they stay undefeated. And so much of it due to that man. A game-changing moment. He might have been hit for 2 6s into the crowd by Jimmy Neesham, but he struck back. It was a very clever piece of off-spin bowling. And as we saw throughout the league stages in season 1, yet again, it's the sudurpashim Royals flying high on top of the